What you're looking at here is the Mazda CX-9 with Sky Active G technology and all-wheel drive. Should you buy it? Stay tuned. All right, let's get started with the appeal of the Mazda CX-9, especially the limited edition Kuro, the one I'm driving today. Well, it all starts with design, the design inside and out. It's really something. Honestly, is there a better looking SUV, mid-size SUV in the marketplace? I don't think so. I mean, the exterior of this rig is a symphony of handsome curves and flowing lines. Amazing, tasteful automotive art, absolutely. And I love the gunmetal gray paint. The big black 20-inch metallic aluminum alloy wheels look bad, very bad, and in a good way. The nose has this gripping grille. It's eye-catching, distinctive, and novel to Mazda without being overwrought and just plain gauche. So when you look at the CX-9, you see really excellent design work in a well-proportioned package. Here in the cabin, the Kuro has red leather upholstery, and it's handsome to the eye, but to the touch, well, it's not buttery, it doesn't feel rich, it's not soft. The red is good looking, but it's not an overly satisfying tactile experience, which is what you expect in a luxury SUV, which is what the Mazda brand is trying to create, at least the image of an upscale luxury brand. One of the design features intended to dress things up a bit is the red stitching. Then Mazda added in black metallic trim on the dash, door panels, and handle bezels. You will notice that Mazda has not managed to integrate the screen properly into the dash, which is a shame. It stands out like an iPad glued into place, a sad afterthought in our world of screens for everything from phones to, well, infotainment interfaces. The 9-inch screen is undersized too, and it's not a touchscreen. Everything operates through the controller. In the back, captain's chairs are standard and they're comfortable enough. The armrests are integrated, I like that, and there's a useful pass-through. The Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride siblings have more cabin and cargo space by a considerable margin, and are definitely worth a look if you're shopping in this market. This Mazda's third row seating is tight, very tight. It's a place for humans only, well, if you're going on a short hop. And if you're on the large side, forget it. The Mazda CX-9 is the most satisfying, the most entertaining mid-size 3-row crossover on the market today. Bar none, period. The tighter dimensions and the excellent steering, suspension, turning, and braking conspire to give you a family wagon that is, yeah, I'm gonna say it, that is actually fun to drive. All the responses are first-rate, and the feedback the driver gets is wonderful. If there's a single reason you should buy the CX-9, it's the handling. Yet the ride quality is luxurious too. Calm, controlled, and quiet. Now I'm going to get a bit technical because Mazda has a nifty piece of technology that explains precisely why all its vehicles corner so well. It's called G-vectoring control, and in a nutshell, this is how it works. The electronics here momentarily pause ignition when sensors determine the steering wheel is being turned at the same time the vehicle is moving at speed. This helps set up turn-in. If you're a skier, you do this when you prep for a turn. A little pause for a slight turn up the mountain, then down you go. Great for carving. And it's great for carving in a car, too. On the subject of engine responses, the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, it's only 2.5 liters, but it's rated at 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque. That's plenty. The downside is the engine gets buzzy and tinny when you really push it hard. It's not a satisfying sound. Fuel economy is very good though. The 6-speed automatic gearbox seems a bit dated. The top competitors have 8 or 10 speeds. All-wheel drive is standard too, and it's not just any all-wheel drive system. Mazda, in fact, argues that its all-wheel drive system is better than the rest. The system takes steering data, wheel speed, ambient temperature readings, just a whole bunch of data, and uses all of it to determine when and how much power goes to the front or rear wheels or both at any given time. The idea is to create a seamless torque split, one you don't notice at all when driving. Okay, a bit more technical stuff. Look, if you do venture off-road into something really nasty, you can turn off the traction control and lock the power going to the wheels on the ground, something along the lines of an electronic limited slip differential, and it can be very useful if you're really in the nasty bits. What's going on here is really well thought out, but by the engineers, so you don't have to think about it. For the record, the normal driving assist features like lane departure warning and radar cruise control are standard. I like Mazdas and I like the CX-9 Kuro because I like to drive. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty here on the luxury side, lots of features, but the real appeal here is the design on the outside and the driving behavior from right here behind the wheel. If that's what you want, you should buy the CX-9. The competition in this little corner of the market is fierce. You have many, many vehicles from which to choose. The Honda Pilot, reliable, reasonably attractive, some of the technology inside a little dated. Ford's Explorer, this is a really terrific rig and really should be on your cross-shopping list. Nissan Pathfinder, very dated, really dated, maybe the lowest ranked of the whole bunch. GMC Acadia, nice looking design, some pretty decent technology and very good ride qualities. The Chevrolet Traverse, well, it's a sibling of the GMC Acadia, and again, technology, design, safety features, all pretty solid. Subaru has the Ascent. Now the Ascent is a new entry into this segment, and it comes with all the virtues that Subaru offers in its other vehicles, especially so the all-wheel drive system. The Volkswagen Atlas. Now this is a big rig for Volkswagen, at least Volkswagen in North America, and it's an interesting entry. Not sure I'd put this any higher than sort of mid-pack. Toyota's Highlander. Well, this is the reliability king, very, very durable, and you can get a really, really excellent hybrid version of it. And if fuel economy is your #1 priority for a 3-row crossover, then I think the Highlander needs to be right up there on your shopping list. Hyundai Palisade, a little bit bigger, as is the Kia Telluride. These are really large 3-row SUVs.